What's the most unforgivable thing a teacher ever did? I was 14 when my science teacher, Mr. Kelly, humiliated me in front of the whole school and changed how I saw myself forever. Mr. Kelly was this younger teacher everyone loved, coached basketball, told jokes, high-fived kids in the hallway. You know, the cool teacher. Me? I was the quiet kid who never caused trouble. I wasn't popular, but I was smart. My notebook was full of drawings of spaces and dinosaurs and stuff. Science was actually my favorite subject. One day, Mr. Kelly announced this big science fair. This counts for 30% of your grade, he said, tapping the board with his marker. And the winner gets a special recommendation for the summer STEM program at State. My heart started racing. See, Dad had just lost his job at the mill. Mom was working double shifts at the hospital. That free summer program? That could be my ticket to something better. I spent weeks on my project, testing how different music affects plant growth. I played classical to one set of beans, heavy metal to another, no music to the third, measured them every day, took photos, made charts. The night before the fair, I stayed up until 2 a.m. gluing everything to my board. My eyes were burning, but I was so proud. Science fair day came. I set up my display in the gym along with everyone else. My hands were shaking when the judges came by. They seemed impressed, asking questions about my methodology, my controls. Then I noticed Mr. Kelly walking around with his clipboard. He barely glanced at my project. But at Zach Miller's station, he spent forever there. Zach was on the basketball team that Mr. Kelly coached. When it was time for awards, the principal handed Mr. Kelly the envelope. Third place goes to Sarah's volcano project. Okay, fair enough. Second place, Emma, for training her hamster to solve mazes. My palms were sweating. And first place goes to Zach Miller for his project on solar energy. My stomach dropped. I looked across the gym at Zach's project. 3 wrinkled printouts taped to a board. A solar calculator sitting on the table. That's it. He hadn't even made it himself. His dad worked at the power company and had given him everything. Everyone clapped, while I just stood there, frozen. After the ceremony, I overheard Mr. Kelly talking to another teacher. Yeah, Zach's gonna love that summer program. Coach Wilson says he needs to keep his grades up to stay on varsity next year. I felt physically sick. Later that day, I was getting water from the fountain when Mr. Kelly stopped me in the empty hallway. Hey, tough break today, his voice dripping with fake sympathy. Your project was really good, but Zach, well, he just needed this more. You'll always do fine academically. I couldn't even speak. That night at dinner, Dad asked how the science fair went. Fine, I said. Didn't win. I couldn't tell them what really happened. Couldn't bear to see their faces. After that, everything changed. I stopped raising my hand in science class, stopped drawing in my notebook, started sitting in the back row. My grades slipped from A's to C's. At parent-teacher conferences, Mr. Kelly told my parents I wasn't applying myself anymore, never mentioned the science fair. Fast forward 7 years. I'm working at the phone store in the mall when this guy walks in needing help with his device. I look up and it's Mr. Kelly, looking exactly the same. He doesn't recognize me at all. While fixing his phone, I see his background, a photo of him with the basketball team, holding a trophy. Big game? I ask, keeping my voice casual. State championship, he says proudly. I've been coaching these boys since middle school. I hand him back his phone. Take a breath. You know, I say, I had you for 8th grade science, the science fair year. His face goes blank. Then this forced smile appears. Oh, great to see a former student doing well. I'm actually in night school for engineering now, I tell him. No thanks to you. He looks confused. I lean in slightly. I know you gave Zach first place to keep him on your basketball team. I heard you say it. The color drains from his face. That was a long time ago. I don't really recall. I do, I say, my voice steady. Every time I almost quit school, I remember how you made me feel, and I decide to prove you wrong instead. I didn't say another word. Just finished the paperwork and watched him leave, walking a little slower than when he came in. The next day, my manager mentions Mr. Kelly called and left a 5-star review, specifically mentioning my exceptional service. Too little, too late, Mr. Kelly, but at least you know, I remember.